Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? It's your boy Dan. Got the plan back again with another video. Told y'all I was come back with another video. Well, I got some breaking news to report. Man, I can't believe this happened, bro. Talib, okay, got traded to the Miami Dolphins along with Talib. The Miami Dolphins be getting the fifth round pick, and I don't know. Maybe some compensation pick be going back to the Rams. I don't know, if anything. So best case they might get like a sixth or seventh round pick next year, something. I don't know. That was the big thing today. Nothing else happened. And let me just go over the latest little trades didn't happen over the weeks, whatnot. The last couple of weeks or so. Okay, we had Trey Von Dig and a seventh to Seattle for a fifth. Well, this deal right here is pretty good for Seattle for a fifth round pick. You get a guy. Well, I guess to be honest, I don't know if he was. Yeah, he was starting. He was starting in Detroit, but for Seattle, you get a guy that can come in and start for you. So, or at least a good amount of depth for a fifth round pick. That's nothing. And you get a seven back. What they do that at? So that's a great trade on both sides. I give Seattle a D, and I give the Lions a C because it kind of hurt their season. Gary Conley to Houston for a third. I'm gonna get a Raiders in this deal A plus. You got a third round pick, which I know you paid a first round premium for this guy, but still you end up with a third round pick. That's pretty good from my standpoint or whatnot. For Gary Conley, who drafted a couple years ago, really hasn't broke out just yet. So in Houston, I got to give them a D minus, bro. I don't know if Gary Conley is even worth a third. So the jury's still out on that. So we'll just have to see that. But yeah, I got to give them a D minus on this. Is a bad trade. Speaking of which, what they already gave up this season, that was a horrible trade. It's just like, hey, y'all want our picks? Here you go, take them. Emmanuel Sanders and a fifth to San Francisco, and Denver get a fourth and third. I think this is an A on both sides. Everybody wins. Denver, they get picks for a player who he's not in their future. It's not gonna change. The third and fourth, that's pretty good for Emmanuel Sanders. In the San Francisco 49ers, they get a wide receiver. That's something that offense has been lacking for a while. They got like solid wide receivers, but they don't have a definite guy that you look at and say, "Hey, he's number one receiver." So they got Emmanuel Sanders. I'm not saying he's number one receiver, but he's good to go with that collection of talent. Sue to the Patriots for a second. Oh, it's straight right here. Is another win-win for both teams because you get a second for Sue. Sue is like your third receiver, so I mean, it's a good thing for the Atlanta Falcons. If I had to, no, the Patriots they won too, so that's two good moves. Austin Corbin from to the Rams for a fifth. It's a win for the Rams. They get a fifth round pick, and then they get I mean, they trade Austin Corbin to the Browns. They get Austin Corbin from the Browns for a fifth round pick. It's good. It's a bad trade by the Browns is because their offensive line looked bad. I didn't think that you'd be able to give up a pick if your offensive line looked bad. Marcus Peters for Kenny Young and a fifth. This was a win from both sides. You get a young guy in Kenny Young that you don't have to pay. Marcus Peters, you got to shed his cap off the thing. And the Ravens, they get another cornerback. He's kind of young. Might have to pay him next year, but still get another guy to go with Marlon Humphreys. So yeah, that's pretty good. He paid dividends. He just made a play think what was that? Where was that? I think the first week he came, he made a play. He had a pick six. That was good. Let me see. Yeah, he had a pick six against the CLCX. Okay, Jalen Ramsey. He went to the Rams for a first, another first, and a fourth. If I'm right now sitting up here thinking, I say the Rams lose this, and people gonna say, "What? They end up with the best player," but you gave up two firsts and a fourth. If you're giving up two firsts and a fourth, you have to win a Super Bowl because, bro, there's too much draft capital. You're gonna be behind so much time. You got Jalen Ramsey, okay, but what if you get into the offseason, Jalen Ramsey want to leave? They're gonna say, well, they can tag him, bro. You know how hard. So Cooper Cup is coming up. A lot of these players coming up. You still got Ty Gurley contract and Brandon Cook's contract. You can't erase their contracts, bro. Golf still got his contract, and Aaron Donald still got his contract, and bro, you got a lot of things that's going wrong, bro. The offensive line is looking bad. Jared Goff, he's looking a little bad. Ty Gurley, he's not the player he used to be. The best player on the offense is Cooper Cup. So and then when you look at the defense, got Aaron Donald and now Jalen Ramsey. So hopefully it was worth it. Worth it becomes a rental. That's what I'm saying. So and they got to be able to put it together to win because you won't have no first this year, next year. I don't care what people say about first round picks, but they're pretty valuable, especially if, let's just say, for instance, the Rams don't make the playoffs, bro. Because it could likely happen. They could likely not make the playoffs. And think about it, they just gave up a top 20 pick for this year, a top 20 pick, bro. Go along with whatever the Seahawks. The Jags get. Jags probably going to end up with a two top 20 picks. It's gonna be pretty good. They can, cause at this point they probably don't need no quarterback. They can use that on getting them another cornerback, getting them a wide receiver. They can do something nice out of this draft. So I mean, they have to lose by the Rams. Gennard Everett to the Eagles for a fourth in 2021. Oh, only thing I can say, I really don't know what's going on with this trade. I'm just gonna kind of just give both teams a C because I don't know what's going on. But I guess if I probably would have really watched who Everett was, Avery, maybe I would know, but I really don't know. Like, I know he's a linebacker, but that's all I know about him. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say, "Oh my God, this is steal," because I don't know. So we throw that out the window. I don't know what this trade does. Maybe they had to get him because they cut Zach Brown. Or I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe they see something that we don't see. So yeah, because I haven't watched Avery that much. So for all I know, Avery might be a best linebacker now, or something, or second best, or a starter in their system. So Kenyon Drake for conditional six. I guess this wasn't really a great trade, but yeah, it wasn't a good trade either. So the Cardinals was the Cardinals. I give it like an average grade for both teams because it's kind of weird the Cardinals doing it, but I understand why they doing it. So, but but the Dolphins to get a 6th round pick back, man. I Bruh, you might well gave him away. You might well just say, "Hey, bruh, just don't send me nothing in return, bruh." Leonard Williams to the Giants from the Jets. Oh my God, the ineptitude of the Giants. This is stupid. You give up a third and a fifth for a guy that you might not even re-sign, bruh. Tell me how that work out, bruh. Get out of here, bro. The stupidest trade I done seen today, bro. Stupidest trade, bro. The Giants are in F, bro. They don't know what they're doing. Why would you trade a third and a fifth, bro? Those are going to be valuable picks. You are a rebuilding team. Your wide receiver core is not that good. You have a good tight end and a good running back, but your wide receiver core is not great. Your offensive line is a little bit below average. So, I mean, why are you giving up picks, bro? You need an offensive line. You're going to need, you just drafted all rookie cornerbacks, and I don't know how good they're getting. So, and you got a safety back there, Peppers, but who's your free safety? Who are your linebackers? We know who you got in the middle. We know what you got in the middle. You got Lawrence, what's the Davin Thomason, and the other guy. No, but they got three. They front three is pretty good. I think they run 3-4. Their front three is pretty good. So I give them that. But other than that, ain't got nothing, bro. Trash, a trash team, bro. And they giving up third round picks, bro. I can't believe this mess, man. And then don't get me started on the Bengals. The aptitude of the Bengals. This team right here, bro. I don't know what to say about them. They just garbage, bro. How do you not trade AJ Green? Anybody on your team, bro? You should have just had a fire sale, bro. Last week you should have just called everybody. Hey, who you want? I give them to you, because we need as many assets as we can get, bro. But no, they want to hold on to AJ Green. They want to hold on to this guy. That guy just be dumb. Bengals, you're messing up. You're dumb. Yeah, your organization, your franchise will always be at this in F2. Whoever's up at the top or whatnot, the president, the GM or whatnot, they need to go, bro. They need to go. Because I don't know what they doing, bro. The Giants, we don't know what they doing either, bro. A lot of these teams, I can't believe the Eagles didn't make a trade. That's one thing that just shocked me. I'm like, the Eagles, bro, y'all need to do something. You think y'all cornerbacks are just gonna get better? Let's see who else. Let's need to make trade. The Browns. I'm thinking glad the Browns didn't make a trade because they would have been dumb to make a trade. It's because the Browns, they season over, bro. Let's just get real, bro. Well, I hate how some of these teams they holding on to their players and stuff. Like, bro, if it's a bad player, I mean, if you're a bad team and you need to start trying to pile some assets. I would have been calling people fire sale, bro. Hey, bro, if I was Atlanta, I would have called somebody. Hey, you want Vic Beasley for a fifth? I pay his rest of his salary too, just so we can get him out the building, bro. But teams, they don't do that. They don't do that, bro, and that's dumb. Like, bro, go ahead and do what you got to do. Get it done, bro. I don't know why teams don't do that. Just get it done. This was. I hate this deadline because it didn't work out. Nothing worked out, bro. Nothing worked out in this deadline, bro. It just still as bleak as it was before. Didn't know. Well, some teams did get better. Some teams was smart and went on ahead and sold their players. But some teams, they just didn't care, which is beyond me. That's the sentence for the day. This stuff is beyond me. Y'all see these people, they ain't tripping, bro. They want to hold on to their players when they know it's rebuilding time, or they want to trade for players and they know they team crash. What is this, bro? Oh man, bro. I got sorry, I had to do that again. But all right then, y'all. That's been the video. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm out.